y'all, if I gotta pull up and act the fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm gonna do.
It's my child too.
Okay, but if you aren't there in the vicinity,
how you gonna come in my house and try to act the fool?
What you mean act the fool? You weren't here. So if you were not here, then how you gonna punish her? How you gonna do that? So that's not her right to do that.
I gave her permission
here, though, and she's under my authority at the time. She should be listening.
Okay, I'm not saying she should not listen, but let me tell you something. This is my daughter. I don't want you touching her.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Dutch the Creator, and I appreciate you guys clicking on this video today. And if you enjoy content like this and you want to help me out a little bit, just hit that like button and it helps share the video around these YouTube streets. Now, I appreciate you guys coming to Inside the Culture podcast right here on the channel. Look, man, I want to bring you guys up to speed to something that I witnessed on my timeline. And, I took this video and I said, I really want to talk about this subject because it's a lot of stepfathers and stepmothers in our community. We are full of them, I swear. And the thing is, I'm a stepfather, my big brother's a stepfather, and my little brother's a stepfather. My other brother is a stepfather. Matter of fact, all of my brothers, I have 4 brothers. We're all stepfathers, okay? And that doesn't happen by chance. It's probably an epidemic in our community specifically. I know it's in other communities as well, but this is inside the culture. And what culture am I talking about? I'm talking about the black community. And the thing about step parents are we really got to know our boundaries, because you are not the biological father. Now, in some cases, the biological father is completely not there. Like, that's in my case. He was completely not there. I raised this child. She is 20 years old right now. Her mannerisms are me. The way she talks, the way she thinks, the way she conveys information, it's all me. Now, she knows her father and he's, in her life, but he literally did not do anything. You know what I mean? And I raised her. I pay for everything. Me and my ex-wife pay for everything. So at the end of the day, it's exceptions. But I think for the most part, we as step parents, we should know when to hold them and when to fold them and when to shut the fuck up. And on top of that, on the other side of that, the bitter baby mother or baby father need to understand that this person has a new person in their life, and they need to respect that. Now, we're going to be looking at a video where this woman, and I'm going to go ahead and put it up here right here. Mother approaches stepmother for hitting child with belt. Now, this is a very, very touchy subject. This woman has a child with this man, and she don't want her child getting touched physically by his new girlfriend. Okay, now we're going to get into it. I may stop it periodically to point out certain things, so just beware of that. But I want to get you guys ideas about what you're watching as well. I want you guys' opinion. Who's right in the situation and who's wrong? And it gets volatile. It gets very volatile. Not physical, but verbally. So I warn you. This is about to be no holds barred. All right, let's go.
It's just something I don't condone. And I told him that I don't want nobody putting their hands on my daughter but me, because I'm the mother. So what makes you feel like you could do that?
Understood. First off, it was something mutual between me and the father because your daughter was being disrespectful.
She could, okay, this is my thing. My daughter's not disrespectful. And even if she was disrespectful, I told him to not let nobody, no bitch, excuse me, but really not excuse me, to put their hands on my daughter.
Okay, at the end of the day, your daughter's not disrespectful to you because you're her mother, and I guess the ways that she's learning, you're teaching her how.
It's a lot of passive aggressiveness here. I just want to let you, okay, this is what I'm going to say. I mean, there's a lot of that going on. But all right, y'all gonna see this shit.
Baby,
what
look,
I'm trying to tell you,
it gotta be
that
something
in my
that you
house
said
where
to
I
her
pay bills,
for her
where
to
I
even
stay,
feel
that it ain't gonna be tolerated.
Okay.
That y'all
Well, I'm gonna
stay
say
in the
this:
child's
we
place.
can't talk together. We can
Oh,
sing
we
together,
sure
but we can't
can't
talk
talk
together.
Is it just us, or like, you know, black people come out the gate, you know, respectful and, you know, professional and everything, and it's like, you know, as soon as you get us to a point, it's all right, the nigga out now, and like you literally see. You literally see the hood coming out of both of them. They tried to be, you know, cordial with it. Okay, I let you talk. Now I'm going to say what I have to say, but now it's about to escalate.
But what I'm telling you is valid, and I'm
Okay, so why you let her put her hands on our daughter? Because you know, what you mean what I'm doing here? I'm checking your wife because she feel like she got authority to put her hands on my daughter.
Let's stop it right there, because first off, she was being disrespectful.
How was she being disrespectful?
I gave her permission.
Why didn't why didn't you discipline her? I'm not talking to you right now. Why didn't you discipline her? Because you the damn daddy.
Because I wasn't here.
Okay, well, next time, call me or something. Because I don't condone that. You need to speak to me. I'm the one that birthed her because this is my daughter. He is. But look, if he's not here to discipline her, then you need to wait. Because it's
you just could have called me about this. You
don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone. And this is what I have to do to get through to y'all. If I got to pull up and act the fool to get through to y'all because y'all want to touch my child, this is what I'm going to do.
It's my child too.
Okay, but if you aren't there in the vicinity.
How you gonna come in my house and try to act the fool?
What you mean act the fool? You weren't here. So if you were not here, then how you going to punish her? How you going to do that? So that's not her right to do that.
I gave her permission to.
Though, and she's under my authority at the time. She should be listening.
Okay, I'm not saying she should not listen, but let me tell you something. This is my daughter. I don't want you touching her. That's point blank, period. And if she comes back to me,
coming over here because if she gonna be disrespectful.
If y'all think, you know, what the biological mother just said is correct, you know, if I say don't touch my daughter, don't touch my daughter. Do y'all agree with that? Even though that's the stepmother. Don't touch my daughter. Put your ones up if you agree with her, you know, demanding that she don't touch her daughter. Or are you on the other side? Like, okay, that's her stepmother. If she was being disrespectful to this adult and you're a child, I get to discipline you. I get to punish you. Put your two up if you believe that's cool, you know, because it's like I said, it's not a one size fit all thing, because, you know, I didn't beat my children, right? So I didn't beat them. I didn't physically beat them because I don't think that does anything. I don't think it does anything. It probably make the situations worse. Psychological on the child. I got a lot of whoopings back in the day. I'm sure a lot of people 40 and up probably got a lot of whoopings back in the day, and it didn't help at all. But what if I did discipline her? You know, I made my children put the moms up. Oh my God, my arms. I mean, the thing is, but if I was a disciplinary person in that faction, I feel I could put my hands on. You know what I mean? I can whoop her with a belt if I was the belt guy, because I'm the only person there. Her father is not there. So I'm her parent. I'm the parent. You know what I mean? So in my case, I believe so. I don't know their situation, but you guys let me know how you feel about that. Let's go.
Across the line.
Okay, well, why you not being a daddy and checking her then and making sure that she's respecting her? Because you just told me that you weren't here when it happened. So if you're not here when it happened,
back and tell you that daddy whooped me, because I do. If she's disrespectful in my house, she's going to get punished.
She told me that daddy's new
no
girlfriend touched me. That's what she told me.
Ain't nothing new about this.
Let me handle this.
Okay, look.
Please
handle this. So I swear to God, you know how I get. And I'm already up here. It don't matter. It's my daughter, though. It's my daughter. And I ain't even really got to talk to you. We can definitely go there. Because I'm with that time too. What? Listen to what?
Under my roof, she's going to get punished if she's being disrespectful.
I'm not. Okay, look. I'm not saying she can't be punished, but she does not have to put her hands on my daughter. Call me and I will handle it. Or either teach her to be more respectful. Because she don't do that with me. So that says something.
So where she's learning
So that
from?
says something.
She
Obviously
damn
you.
sure don't learn it
Obviously
here.
you. Okay,
She
but if
damn
she's
sure don't learn
disrespecting
it.
y'all, then what
She's
sense
with
does
you
that make?
24/7. What is you talking
Exactly,
about?
and she doesn't disrespect me. She disrespects y'all. So that
don't-
says something about y'all's parenting.
Permission to disrespect us.
Baby, look, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm not trying to come here with that shit. I'm really not. But you need to calm all that down. This ain't your child, though. But it's not your child. And all that shit that you with, I'm with it times 10. I'm with it times 10. I'm with it times 10. So calm that down.
Next time, if you're gonna come here, call me.
I will call you. And make sure you answer the phone. Make sure you answer the phone.
Baby got it.
You don't
So
have
you
to.
here, you can get it too.
Like I said, don't touch my child no more, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
right,
And y'all can have a wonderful day, have a wonderful rainy day, and how
Yeah.
about your narrow ass answer the phone when I call next
All
time?
right, yeah.
And I
wanna
said
see
what I
that phone
said.
call.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
That's a lot to unpack there, ain't it, people? I'm gonna say this. Off break, all three of them are dead wrong, and I'm gonna go through each person to get my to get my point across here. I'm gonna start with the baby mother or the ex-wife. She's still bitter. Whatever they went through in their relationship, whatever the breakup is, she's still bitter about it. And she needs to find something to when she first heard her daughter come to her about this, that was right up her alley. She's been trying to find a reason to go over there since she found out that he had a new woman, wife at that. Now, I don't know how the other woman looked, but this woman looked pretty good. This woman looked pretty good. And I believe that's what happened. What she needs to do is accept that he has a new wife. And I don't believe she's wrong for not wanting someone to not put their hands, or wanting someone to not put their hands on her child. But I don't believe it's all that. I believe it's fueled by bitterness. Because if she wasn't bitter and she didn't have any type of animosity towards this man, she would have been more understanding. And that conversation would have came if she respected that man too. If she respected that man and didn't have all this animosity and understood that the marriage just didn't work or the relationship didn't work, she probably would have taken this situation a little different. She probably would have not condoned this woman putting her hands on the child, but I guarantee it would have been a better situation when it comes to her approaching that situation. So that's what I got to say about the baby mother or the ex-wife. Now, the new wife, she's wrong for even engaging with her about this subject. You know, she did what she felt she had to do as a grown woman towards a child. What she should have done was, look, boo-boo, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. Once the baby mother came to her with that energy and that passive aggressiveness I was talking about, the new wife should have ended it right there, because it was just going to escalate from there. And if I'm the new person, I'm not about to go back and forth with you like that. That's not about to happen. She should have allowed her husband to handle that situation, you know, and then she's egging it on by, oh, I'm about that life too. I can do that. I beat your child. I can beat you too. Like, that right there is why two women shouldn't be going at each other, especially if the ex don't mess with the dude like that. Like, she automatically don't like you as the new wife. It's by default. She's not going to like you if she's bitter, if she's still bitter. And I'm sure he has conversations with the new wife about her. So at the end of the day, boo-boo, what you should have done was promptly close your door and say, hold on, baby girl. you come in with some energy that I ain't trying to match right now, and I'm gonna go get my husband, your ex-husband, in the room. He in the room. He gonna handle this. He gonna talk to you. Okay? To this dude. Now, I know how hard it is, being in between two women. I have been there before. Like, I don't wish that on no man, especially when they ready to go. But dude, you didn't handle this situation properly. What you should have done, like I said, with your wife, your new wife, what you should have done is when you heard that commotion, I'm talking about straight up when that first happened. Matter of fact, you should have opened the door, period. And you should have been more in charge of this situation. Now, she's bitter. She don't like you. It seemed like she don't fuck with you like that. So now that's even higher. Like, she really don't fuck with you right now because now you're taking your new wife's side. And he's probably bitter as well. You know what I mean? So she's bitter. He's bitter. And the new wife is just trying to, it looked like, mark her territory. Because she kept saying, my house, this is my house, this is my house. So I think we run into these issues a lot in our culture to where we don't know how to handle them. We don't know how to handle them. And when they show up, when they present themselves, we handle them like children. And we need to get a better understanding of a relationship being over. If that person cheated, if that person did anything, anything, it should not spill over into how y'all parent these children. And I know it's easier said than done, but it has to start being done. Because like I said in the beginning of the video, it's probably like 80% of step parents out there in our community. Like I said, all of my brothers, every male in my group of brothers are stepfathers. Not a near one of us had started out with one woman with no children. Now, I'm with a woman right now with no children. She's 40. But at the end of the day, I don't know if I want to have more kids or whatever, because my kids are damn near grown. I got one grown, got a 15-year-old, and I got a 10-year-old. I don't know if I want more kids. I may want some more kids, but, shout out to her because that's a unicorn. But still, like, her time clock is winding down. We don't want to be no old ass parents. I don't want to be no old ass parent. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, we got to start understanding how to communicate better. And that's why we need therapy. That's why we need couples therapy. Sometimes we need step parents therapy. They got therapy for every type of situation out there. And we need to start talking to someone about these situations. When we break up, when we get divorced, we need to start dealing with these problems better, because the more and more and more this animosity and bitterness is plaguing our community and our culture, we're going to continue to go down routes like this where you're yelling, she's yelling, and he's yelling. And no one is getting to any solutions. So, y'all, go down in the comment section and tell me what you think of this situation, and give some suggestions, man. How could this interaction been a little better? All right? That's all I got. Y'all stay unplugged from false narratives. I will catch you guys on the next one. Make sure if you're finding my channel or videos for the very first time, please make sure that you explore some of these videos that just popped up on the screen, and the whole saga of Inside the Culture podcast. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace. Y'all be safe.